Alright, good morning. Let's talk about how to get set up with our Medela pumps. So, I have the Pump and Style Advanced Dual Pump. And I got my brush shields, connectors, tubing. So the first thing that you do, or the first thing that I do, is you connect the shield to the connector. So it's really simple. Connect like so. Then you take your tubing, connect to the back of the connector. There should be a little insert in the back that allows you to easily insert the tubing. And you see, now it's all connected. Then from there, you connect your tubing to your pump. And so there's two sides, one side for each. You can choose to use just one side, and you close it off with the stopper. So once everything is connected, you can choose to use either the left side, the right side, or both sides. Today, we're going to be using both sides, as I have to get ready to pump a bottle. So I'm going to connect the other side just like I did for the last. Insert the tubing. Connect the tubing to the pump.
Gerard, let's go. Come here. Gerard, come here.
And again, this is the Medela Pump and Style Advanced Dual Pump. There are a variety of different pumps. Lots of pumps are great. There are different budget ranges for pumps, so we'll go over all of that in maybe another video. But for now, so it depends on if you're using a tube. So right now I have a tube or a bottle. They connect the same way. You just screw them on. Same with the bottle. You just screw it on. All Medela things are interchangeable. So you can use the Medela tubes, you can use the Medela bottles, you can use the Medela bags. If you're going to use the Medela pumping storage bags, then you want to use a connector. So that screws on just like a bottle or a tube. And this connector allows the bag to hang. You see how there's these two hooks here? So that you can hook the bag on. So simply open the bag. Insert the hook into the bag. And then there's little holes right here where you can use the hooks to hang the bag. And now we are ready to pump. So we have our bag in place and we have our tube in place. So let's get started. Before we get started, I want to introduce the hands-free nursing bra. This bra is amazing. Like, it is so helpful. You can literally cook if you have an outlet near the stove and pump. You can wash dishes and pump. You can sit down and watch TV and pump. You can read a book and pump. I mean, it's literally hands-free. So you can get these at Target, Walmart, Amazon, eBay. I think the cheapest one I've seen was $12, and they go up from there. So it's really simple to put on. It's one size fit all with an adjustable back. So this is one side of the bra. This is the other side of the bra. They connect with a Velcro connector. You put it on either side to what best fits you. So once you have your bra, I mean, everyone doesn't have a bra. Some that don't have a bra will just literally put the shield on the breast, make sure it is comfortable and secure, and just begin pumping and holding. With the bra, you don't have to do that. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to put the bra on and we're going to pump some milk. So here's the hands-free nursing bra. Really easy to put on. Put it on like you would put on a button-up shirt. Simply put it on each side. And you connect it as if you are putting on a coat. Put the zipper in. Zip it up. Sure that it fits you secure and comfortably. And now we attach our brush shields. So we're going to do the left side first. And you simply put it under all layers of the bra. Make sure that your nipple fits in comfortably and correctly. Make sure the nipple is not stuck to the top of the breast shield. Make sure that it's just facing straight ahead and ready to pump. So you see how simple and easy that is? And then we're going to do the right side. Same thing for the right side. Make sure that it helps when you're in a comfortable and relaxed environment. My environment, as you can tell, is not so calm and relaxed. And any mother who can relate probably knows exactly what I'm talking about. When you already have kids and you're trying to do this, it's not that easy. But it gets done. So now we use the knob on the pump right here, and that is what determines your suction flow. So right now we're going to put it on the lowest flow, and for me, that doesn't really do anything. I can't really feel the suction at all. So I'm going to turn it up a notch. Oh, actually, sorry, classic mistake. I forgot to use the adapter. So you just simply plug the adapter into the wall. Plug it into your pump. And now we're pumping. So, depending on how often you feed, how full you are, or just simply how fast you lactate, you can get a bottle done in as little as 2 to 3 minutes. It may take a little bit longer for some. Everyone's different. Every breastfeeding experience is different. I think I've been through all the highs and lows of breastfeeding, so this will definitely be, this is my expertise, so let's get started. I can talk to you about all the breastfeeding highs and lows. So this is baby number 3. And with the second baby, I didn't pump at all. And when I probably pumped one day out of my whole breastfeeding experience, and that day totally sucked. You sit there and you pump for 30 minutes, and you only have an ounce or a half an ounce. Kind of discouraging. This time around, I'm working part-time, so I have to pump so that I have milk available at home when I'm at work. So I'm already starting to let down. I don't know if you can tell, but milk is filling in this tube. You can see the milk dropping down, as well as a little bit in the bag here. And usually, stimulation activates the milk letdown. So if baby is feeding on this side, it will usually activate the letdown for this side. If you are pumping on both sides, you're just totally stimulated and activated your letdown. So usually, if you just sit there through a few letdowns, you can probably get a full bottle, a full 5-ounce bottle, fairly quickly. I'd say anywhere for 15 minutes or less. And the more frequently that you pump and that you feed, you can speed up the process of pumping, so it's not so much of a hassle and it's not so much of a chore. Because I know for some people it's probably like, oh my gosh, I have to pump, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. So let's sit here and wait to see how fast we get done pumping. It's currently 1:16 p.m. and I have a little on each side, so let's see how long it takes us. So it's been about 10 minutes. This tube is 2.5 ounces and this bag is 5 ounces. I've managed to produce almost a full 2.5 ounce tube and about 2 ounces of the bag. So that's about, I would say, 4 ounces of milk, which is not that bad. That's almost an entire small Medela bottle. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to turn off my pump and I'm going to disconnect everything. But before I do that, if you feel like your milk is coming down midway through pumping, you can always use the letdown button, which is right here. Select that, and it will start pumping at a different pumping rate because it knows that your milk is let down. It's going to accommodate that feeling. So right now I'm going to turn everything off. So once you're done pumping, you want to detach all the tubing and everything first. You don't want to just take off your bra. So I'm going to take the tubing from the back of the connector on each side. So now I'm totally free. And again, I just like to mention that you can literally do anything with this hands-free bra. You can cook, you can clean, you can do a lot with this hands-free bag. Or hands-free bra. So, now I'm going to, I have my Medela Quick Clean Wipes. There's the wipes. Going to unscrew the tube. Sometimes excess milk gets trapped under this valve here. You can always lift the valve and dump it out. And this is for cleaning all the parts. So I'm going to use this tube, put it right here, and we're going to unscrew the connector on the bag. Put it there. So now I'm going to use the wipe to clean all parts. You should usually wash every part too before and after use. Sometimes, depending on how much I've pumped or how messy it's gotten, I'll just use extremely hot water to clean all parts. So I have my milk, and it looks like we have a little under 2 ounces. And I have my other milk, so I'm going to pour this in here. And yes, like I said, I have about a 4-ounce bag. See that? 4 ounces. So now, I keep a Sharpie with all of my breastfeeding things, and I write the date. So today is 4:30, I believe. Actually, I think it's 4:29. So you're gonna write the date. No, it's 4:30. You're gonna write the date on your bag. And then store it. You can choose to store it in the refrigerator. You can choose to store it in the freezer. But there are rules to storing. So, let's go over the rules for storing. Milk storage is very important so that you ensure that you're doing everything right. So you can keep milk out for 3 to 4 hours, just sitting out just like this for 3 to 4 hours. But that's only at 66 to 72 degrees Fahrenheit. It can be left out for 24 hours at 59 degrees Fahrenheit and refrigerated from 5 to 7 days. I prefer to freeze everything because it lasts longer. You can freeze anywhere from 3 to 12 months. It depends on the type of freezer that you're storing it in. If you're storing it in a regular freezer, 6 months is the max. If you're storing it in a deep freezer, 12 months is the max. Don't ever refreeze thawed milk. Once you've thawed out your baby's breast milk, it's not okay to refreeze it. If you don't use it all, just go ahead and toss it. I know it's not, you don't ever want to really throw out your breast milk because it takes for some people it's like gold. Like, you don't want to waste this stuff. It's like hard to come by. Sometimes it takes a long time to pump. But if you thaw it, you want to use it all, and if you don't use it all, then you gotta toss it. So I'm gonna freeze this. And then after you remove your bra and all the rest of your parts, sometimes after breastfeeding and pumping, your nipples can be kind of sore and kind of dry, and that's where this comes in, the Tender Care Nipple Relief. And you don't really need a lot, you just need a little. Simply apply it to each nipple, rub it around, and it's totally okay for baby to eat off before you feed. And that concludes our segment for breastfeeding today.